8 steps to master your application to study in Germany. Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a Canadian that lives in Hamburg, Germany. I've lived abroad in Germany for 7 years and even studied in Cologne in 2013. There are so many great reasons to study in Germany, and international students will feel welcome in this diverse and international country. But how to study in Germany? Number 1, check if your previous degrees are recognized in Germany. To study in this country, you'll need a recognized Hochschulzugangsberechtigung. Yes, this huge word means higher education entrance qualification, and you'll need this to prove that you're eligible to study in Germany. If you don't meet this criteria, you'll need to do a Feststellungsprüfung to be able to enter some courses. To summarize, if you don't have a HZ-B, you'll need to take a preparatory course so you can get access to the higher education system in Germany. Passing this prep course means that you've successfully completed the entrance exam. Does this sound too complicated for you? Well, no worries. Expatrio has a study eligibility checker. All you have to do is provide us a few details about your educational background, and we'll check if you qualify to enter a German university directly, or you'll have to take a prep course before. Restrictions vary, but universities generally need the HZ-B as an entrance requirement. There may be different things like entrance interviews and different exams depending on your course that you choose. Step 2, checking the language requirements of the university. Another thing you'll need to do is check your language requirements for your university. If you're going to study in German, you'll need to submit a DSH to make sure that you're actually proficient in German. If your study program is in English and you're not a native speaker, you'll have to submit an English proficiency test as well. Usually the widest accepted English proficiency tests are these, but there might be other tests required that are these. Keep in mind that these tests can only be done once you've scheduled and paid the fee for them, and they can be pretty pricey. You need to plan ahead to make sure that you have all the required documents for your application. Step number 3, find a study program. How do I even find a study program in Germany? Well, you're in luck. With Expatrio Study Finder, you can use us to find your dream program. You can look for your university, your city, your degree, or major to find your perfect match. At the Study Finder, you have access to English-taught tailored programs to you. If you've checked your eligibility and found the right course for you, you're ready to apply. Step number 4, check for your chosen university's admission rules. First, you need to check on the course's website to check for the admissions rules. Make sure you understand all the information provided. And if you're in doubt, you can reach out to the university's administration. In Germany, the numerous clauses is a very important fact to consider. The lowest GPA of an accepted student from the previous semester sets the numerous clauses. The lower NC a university has, the more selective it is. The best institutions in Germany have a lot of criteria, but as long as you meet the academic standards, there's absolutely no discrimination against international students. Step number 5, gathering your necessary documents. Now, let's take a deep dive into the application process. Mostly, you can do your application completely online, but there might be some exceptions depending on your selected university. After checking for the required documents for your application, make sure to have them handy while you start your application process. Commonly required documents are a set of preferably new passport photos, a good copy or scan of your passport, digital copies of relevant educational documents like exam certificates and diplomas, a motivation letter stating why you're interested in studying at your chosen course, and recommendation letters from previous professors or relevant professionals in your field. Another important thing to keep in mind is that if your documents are not in English or German, you'll probably need to translate them. You can check if that's needed at your chosen university's website. Number 6, submit your applications on time. Make sure to submit all your required documents on time. This is especially important in Germany. As a general rule, to apply to study for the winter semester, you'll need to submit all your documents by July 15th. The application to study for the summer semester is January 15th, but it does depend on each university, so make sure to double check. Once your application is done, you should get your letter of acceptance. Congrats! Your application is done and you've accepted. Once you've received your confirmation, you can now apply for your German visa. With this, you'll need a blocked account and your health insurance. Step 7, open your German blocked account. To get your German visa, you'll need to prove that you have sufficient financial resources for your stay in Germany. A blocked account is the best way to do this. It is required for non-international students moving to Germany for university courses, prep courses, language schools, internships, and more. The amount that you'll need in your blocked bank account is 861 euros. To stay in Germany for a full year, you'll need to times it by 12, which is 10,332 euros. Step 8. Get health insurance. Another very important document is your health insurance confirmation for your visa and your stay in Germany. At Expatrio, we have a value package which includes your incoming travel insurance, further health insurance, and also a blocked account. You can arrange that all online and even get cash back once you're in Germany and have activated your Expatrio products. Alright, that was a lot of information about getting your visa and applying for studies in Germany. When I first came to Germany, it was a complicated process, but Expatrio is here to manage that and make it way less complicated for you. I can highly recommend their value package. It will really help you get your feet on the ground once you come to Germany. So that's it for today's video. I hope you have a great insight about your application process in Germany. If you want to know more information about living in Germany, you can check out Expatrio's YouTube channel here.